money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I told no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not save us, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out for that. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Okay, Coach, we are just
I had it muted, sorry.
downtown
I said
Denver
that Saints
off of
girl's talking shit. I kind of like it.
Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. This one taken from the 7th. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I put him in at the beginning of the year just to get him some touches and yards, and I keep forgetting to take him out.
Cody, get your fucking slut ass down here. Cody had flushed his first rooster today.
Aww.
Yeah, he was literally chasing him around in circles. It was pretty funny. And then he finally kicked him out.
Boy. That's exciting.
Now a handoff here to his running back. This will go for 5 up to the 33. 5 yards on the game's first play.
Where the fuck are you?
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
You went out and had drinks with your coworkers. Aren't you sick?
No. Talking about
after the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Gotcha.
Now Carr fighting through pressure, and he's taken to the ground.
This game is fucking gay.
Face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down.
Breaks 2 fucking shots. Breaks 1 and then gets a face mask. Fucking horse shit. Luckily, the game don't matter.
It says that you haven't clutched or clinched. I don't understand why.
And that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr.
I had him too.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the...
Come on down. I'm sick of your shit already. Thank you for laying there. I'd be a good little slut.
35.
Does he have to go to the kennel ever or no?
Does he go to his crate? Yeah. When I leave and go to work.
Oh, he goes in there. Gotcha.
I'm trying to get a bigger one for him, but haven't been too encouraged. With what I found.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. Gonna give this time to the tailback. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
13-mile-an-hour wind. Ooh, we might have 65-yard field goals.
They will send this one away.
What do you think?
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
You get the mic really far, I think, away from your mouth. When do I think the draft will be?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm sure you guys won't be in Mexico yet. When are you going to Mexico?
The draft? I'm not going to Mexico next week.
Yeah. Isn't that what you're worried about, or no?
No. Might be in the cities, like visiting Christian.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh, no.
Saturday, Sunday, probably.
2 days, so we have this week. Advance isn't tonight, right? It's tomorrow?
Right.
Needs to fucking make it tonight.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Hoping it's Monday, but I'll be gone Sunday night.
On second down, Eckler.
Sunday or
scratch out early about a
Friday
yard
or
up to
Monday,
the 32.
yeah.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
Okay,
that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Jackson, option right.
Oh, look at him go.
Rally to run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
No, I got him playing, so.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in.
Oh, got out of that.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Ahmed.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
All right.
As usual, the hallmark of a good
your running back.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
6th-round pick.
Oh, nice.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7.
What is this shit? Is this some fucking update? Some trash fucking nigger up? God damn it!
So cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They'd love to just
running back out or what?
Touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But
he's tired.
The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run the counter. Taylor, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
On first down, Carr. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
16 sacks.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh my God.
They have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
What's going on here?
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I hit that about as soft as I could.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense.
If that guy would have just fucking blocked you.
Things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Fuck.
Now it's Jackson. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. They'll run here with
that's blocking all up front.
A good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Focus, defense, focus. Mike's 59.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick.
Should have gone underneath.
Will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell me they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Wow.
Safarian Jenkins has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. He
You're
may
lucky.
try and run for this.
Very lucky.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Oh, that was ugly.
Mark down. You want it, eh? They gonna need some therapy after this.
On 1st down, Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now. 47, check. 180. Hey, we're good, we're good. 185. Check. 36.
On second down now. It's Taylor.
What
They find some open
nice
field
run.
here. And he is
Yeah,
in.
that's hard.
Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
I'm not going to get the playoffs, but I'll get rookie of the year out of this one.
Right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Yeah, I got that last year in my quarterback and get shit for it. So.
That's right, you got like QB of the year and shit too. I'm getting his rookie of the offensive of the year. Running back of the year is on the angles of it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Going on the ground with Eckler.
Oh, okay.
And tackled down after a gain of
That guy's
3.
invisible,
Leaves
I
him with
guess.
1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Jackson, option right. He can roll for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, in an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Oh, fucking tired.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Just like that. Just like that. Out. Switch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
But one day, now, you ready? Let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
On 3rd down. It's Taylor, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's the Raiders punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line.
At least he's cute.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Here is Eckler trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check the backer, check the backer. 164, weak. That's it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left.
That's a pick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Right now, 694. You think you won't get this? Express.
Hi, Ashley. Talk to you in a bit.
Go. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Carr now on 1st down.
Finish the
And
fucking play.
there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10.
Tight right. 3 Hey, Raider 2. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, wahoo. Mike 27. Check pass. Coming down.
To throw again. Carr. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Carr. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Undercrush. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Throwing again. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Bradley Chubb has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
29. Small. 22, Mike 22. All right.
Operating from the gun. Carr. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on to kick it away.
Started with the ball.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's Eckler again. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Eckler. And he goes out right around the 39.
Hey, man.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Let's go now. 50, mark the flag. 50. All day, baby. All day, all day, all day.
Jackson, options out left. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Push him back. Push him back. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Silver, silver. 26 Mike, 20. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
On third down, Jackson.
More to go.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling.
It landed in the end
perfectly
zone.
jutting out at the one.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Carr. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Watch now. Wide eight. Double time, double time. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. Slip it down.
On 3rd down, Taylor. He's going to have the first down past the 20. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd and short. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Check 26.
They'll try to pick up the first
nice
with Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Jackson on first down.
What?
Nowhere to escape,
joke.
and he goes down. Aaron Lynch, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure.
And the pressure gets to him again.
I would have gotten
the product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
26 Mike. Oh, you got D? 26 Mike. 26 Mike. I got you. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. Bring it. 6.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Taylor. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now. 180. Hey, we're good. 185.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play, 2nd and 3. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. First throw now for the backup Breeze. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. LeGarrette Blount with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Let's go.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Switch it.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
What? It's a dead ball.
You just break the game?
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, Carr. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Holy shit.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Look at that thing go out.
I tried to start a Drew Brees at the beginning again.
Oh, shoot.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Kill. Here we go again. 59.
Now Breeze. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Breeze now on 1st down.
Whoa.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
21. 26.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Johnson's got it complete. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Breeze now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a 1st down. Breeze to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Paying Tyree Jackson a lot of money to be shitty.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Down. 280. 51. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
On first down, it's Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the Broncos' 48-yard line.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. 185.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor.
Okay.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Down. 180. Mike 51. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, check 24.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Down. 180. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You're into the window.
What's that?
It's going to be pretty hard for you to mess
The
with
Raiders on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far.
Yeah.
This is 3rd and 7. They run with Taylor.
Get that ball.
He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away.
I just wanted my 100 total yards. That's all I wanted.
And you want
You were
to be
too nice
here
to
in
me.
case it does.
You're a company
Need to win
man.
too.
Aren't I, though?
Is he an X Factor now, or what?
What's that?
Is he an X Factor now, or what?
No, he's only a star, I think, not a superstar. I wish.
Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
Look at Noah go.
Huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Throwing now is Breeze. Cleveland Farrell in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
All-time record for Cleveland Farrell.
What did you say?
Said your guy's closing in on the all-time record.
Oh, he had more last year. He only had 19 this year. He had like 30 last year.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after
more.
the sack. Work to be done. Bree's going to throw.
Sure, why not?
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. Johnson, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run on first down. Taylor powers through. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That was a good, forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down, Raiders.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Oakland, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Denver, this might wind up being a tough pill to swallow as they're going to finish the season at 9-7. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred.